I got into bricklaying because I was in the health and fitness industry as a personal trainer. And I really wanted to change careers into a job that was more secure. So I knew that there would always be work and in a job where I could work for myself quite easily. And so when I decided to do a bricklaying apprenticeship, I had a friend in the industry and he set me up with my current employer. And it just kind of went from there, and I'm really happy that I made that jump. So I went out on site and got to see what everything looked like. I really didn't know if I would enjoy it or not, but I was very open-minded. And then just being out there with my hands, being very physically active, I realised I actually loved it. And then I went back home and told the family the news, and the parents were really supportive. I think they were a little bit surprised that I actually did want to do this career. So the steps after that, I had to start at TAFE. So I do block release, which is 1 week at TAFE, and then I'll go back on site with my employer for a few months, and then I'll come back and do another week, and then that cycle continues for about 6 weeks a year. And what I found with TAFE is that the teachers are always very ready to help me. We can either reach out in our personal time if we ever need a hand with anything, and they'll always be there to support us, both on campus and off. And also the facility is top of the notch at Tonsley TAFE. They always have brand new equipment for us to use and always there to give us a hand. Being the only female in this course has definitely had its challenges, but I've always felt very supported by my fellow students, and also the lecturers at TAFE have always been very respectful and very supportive. So I've never really had that doubt in my head. Once I actually got started with the course, I realised that it was such a supportive environment, and I would just say to any women out there to give it a crack, because you actually bond really good friendships with your students. My advice to anyone who's thinking about doing a bricklaying apprenticeship, there's always that option of doing a school-based apprenticeship. So that means that you can get money while you are still studying. And also the bonus of doing an apprenticeship is you get to earn while you learn. So they pay you to do your whole apprenticeship, and then at the end, you don't have to worry about any HECS debt like you would in a uni course, which is amazing. And then you also get the opportunity to travel around Australia, which who doesn't love to travel? So you can pick up your trowel, get a passport, and then go wherever you want, which is amazing. And you know that there's always going to be work, because construction is in desperate need of trades right now, so it's definitely a great time to jump in. So to all my fellow women out there, if you are thinking of a trade and are still unsure, definitely jump in and give it a crack. And I think if I can do it, anyone can do it, and it's worth giving it a shot.